Is CrossFit a bullshit fad? Is a question somebody asked me there, sent me a message, asked me about different types of training and said, is CrossFit just this bullshit fad that's going to die out? Well, it is and it isn't, CrossFit, depending on how you look at it, yes it is and yes it isn't, And let me explain. A fad is something that dies out after a while. It comes up, there's hype about it, and then it dies out, right? Because there's no maybe real substance to it. I don't believe the CrossFit will die out. The reason it won't die out is because it's competitive. There's competitions, and people like competing, and that's the reason why CrossFit will keep going. Is because it's now a competitive sport. If CrossFit was just a system that someone created, systematized it, and said, hey, here's the CrossFit system, and put out DVDs and set up a few CrossFit gyms, but there's no competitions, CrossFit would die out. Believe me, it would. But because there are competitions, that's one of the reasons why it continues to grow and become popular. Because people love competing, even if they get injured, and that's the next thing I'm going to go into. If you do CrossFit, your risk of injury is much higher than doing other types of gym training or body type training. Doing CrossFit, your chance of injury are much higher. So this person asked me, is it bullshit? Well, in a way, if you want to have longevity in your training, you don't want to get injured, then you don't really want to do it, because your chance of injury is much higher. There are much safer ways to train. At the same time, I've been doing a type of CrossFit all my life. Been training martial arts, been in the military. If you're in the military, you do a type of CrossFit, right? If you're a martial artist, then you train a type of CrossFit type training. So I've been training CrossFit all my life, really, but not in a way that it's when the competitions get in there. That's when it starts getting dangerous. For example, well, you can look at all the CrossFit fail compilations on YouTube, and you can see it's straight away it can be pretty dangerous. People doing a lot of stupid things, but even if the person isn't, is being as cautious as they can, in a CrossFit competition, you've got one of the exercises is the snatch, where you're lifting a heavy barbell and throwing it above your head in one motion. It takes a lot of skill to do that. It takes a powerlifter many years to perfect that movement. If you can walk into a CrossFit gym, you can train for 6 months, enter a CrossFit competition, and you can be doing other exercises, be fatigued, and then you get to the snatch, and then you're throwing as many of those up as you can in a minute. You're doing it as fast as you can for a minute. That is highly dangerous. And people have been, and this is documented, people have been paralyzed in CrossFit competitions from doing that exercise and others as well. So that's basically fact. That is fact. That is dangerous. Yes, it is. There's no arguing with that, right? So yes, CrossFit, much higher risk of injury, and but I don't think it will die out because of its competitive nature. What else to say about CrossFit? Does it get results? Does it get results? Again, is it bullshit? Well, does it get results? Well, it depends what results you want, and it depends on the type of person you are. If you're someone who's not self-motivated, and you join a gym, and you're going to go into the gym, and you're going to spend half the time standing around the water fountain, drinking water, socializing, and then going and lifting a few weights, not really pushing yourself, then you might get mediocre results at best. If you go into a CrossFit gym, you're in there, you're in the program, you're in the system, you get pushed, you've got no choice, you get motivated by the system, by the trainers and everything, and everybody else doing the same thing. So you will get more results than if you're that person who's not self-motivated. If you're a person who's self-motivated and you're going to go into the gym and you're going to learn, you're going to go to the people in the gym who's getting the results that you want, and you're going to model them, then you're going to get better results than if you go to a CrossFit gym. Simple as that, right? So that's it in a nutshell. Is CrossFit a bullshit fad? Yes it is, and yes it isn't. Simple as that. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, Comment. What do you think? Let me know what you think. If you've got a different opinion to me, let me know.